my live. This is recorded. Is it live or is it Memorex? Okay. So what happens all the time, and I'll try to make this quicker than the other one, is everyone starts off, I'm taking the test tomorrow, next week, whatever. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of what you need to do if you're taking it over the next few days. If you're taking it tomorrow, leave, get some sleep, relaxing, just relax. Don't take any more tests, get some sleep, wake up tomorrow morning, take it like a bad bitch, like a savage, right? Okay. If you're taking it the 2 days from now or more, no test the day before. Okay, don't take any tests the day before, and then just spend the day before learning, adding knowledge, watching my videos, my crash course videos, whatever you want to call it. Just watch those videos. That's the way you want to do it. Take it easy, and then around dinner time, you're done. Go out, have dinner, whatever you want to do. Go see a movie, go kayaking, skydiving, whatever gets you relaxed. Secondly, if you're taking it beyond that, say you're taking it 3, 4, 5 days away, take finals every morning. Try to time it to when you're taking the actual exam, same biorhythms, all that crap. And then review every part of it. Anything under a 70, reread or watch a video to cover it. That's leading up to the test. That's what you do. So you should be, by the time you're 3, 5, 10 days away, you should be done with the book, done with the chapter quizzes, and taking finals every morning or every afternoon, whenever the test is, whenever you can. Yes, if you're working, it's a pain in the ass, whatever it is. Now, onward and upward. That's what you do if you're taking the exam, okay? If you're taking the 7, make sure you read customer accounts the day before. That's a big thing. And then watch my quick and dirties for most of these exams. They will help. Now, if you're not taking it anytime soon and you're looking for some help, here we go. We have a lot of help for you. We have a Facebook group, 2 of them really supportive. I'm literally a dick, and they're the nicest people ever. So you have FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. That's the group I run. Then we also have the Series 65, 66 Exam Prep, which is great. There's about 2,000 people in there, almost 5,000 in mine. Super supportive, private, so what you say stays in the group. Super supportive. Even in the group, they have a bunch of chats. They have a chat for each test. So you don't even have to deal with the stuff that you don't care about. You just stick with that. And they share stuff and they start study groups. On that note, study groups are magic. I host a link. You can get free. I have a free link on my website, series7exam.org, where you can go on there. And then all you have to do is when you set up the study group, everyone go to my link at the time. Boom, it's there. It's free. It's easy stuff. If you're going to do a study group, make sure you're involved, okay? Don't just sit back, because just sitting back and being passive, you don't learn. Active learning. Be willing to make mistakes. Argue the point. If you believe something's wrong, say and go, I don't disagree. Bring your questions to the study group. I don't run them. These are all just doing it on your own. Study groups are absolutely magic. Okay, I think that covers most of the stuff. Except for, don't forget, I have other places to go. So you have Michael Weiss at series7examtutor.com. Great tutor, about half the cost of me. I'm a tutor. I do it all day long. Series7exam.org. If you want to check out other YouTube channels, go check out Brandon Rith over at Basic Wisdom, Susie Rhodes over at Passmaster, Brian Lee, I think, is Test Geek Exam Prep, and then Achievable has some stuff. They have some good stuff out there. Notman Marks also has some, putting out videos. They're putting out more, and a lot of them are like vibes video, make you feel good. I also have other channels. You can see my more shorty stuff and more fun. On TikTok, I'm Series 7 Whisperer. On Instagram, I'm Series 7 Whisperer. Go check them out. And then here, I'm Series 7 Whisperer. I change the name. And people think I'm not a whisperer. I'm a yeller. Maybe I should change my name to the Series 7 Yeller. But what happens is my direct approach and actually no bullshit crap and no extra actually calms people down. So I know it works. Remember, as one of the people said, we are fucking animals, okay? We are animals trying to take this as voraciously eating up this stuff. Look, enough of this bullshit. You don't want to hear this. You want to get onto the live and see that idiot over there. So let's go. How are you, everyone? How's everyone doing? Give me 30 seconds. I'm in the middle of getting a drink. Hopefully scotch. Okay, so I'm waiting for somebody to say to me the chair is more entertaining than me. Okay, boom. Boom, beauty style lover. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Boom. Love it. Welcome on there. Okay. Fuck them, it's promptly. Okay. No, I'm not doing it. It's just Iced tea. Okay. Every question. Remember, here's the thing: the test is a state test, Katie. That's what it's going to be. It's not. It's usually not about federal stuff. Okay. Okay. Welcome on. Happy Thursday. If anyone needs help with it, remember. So it's every exam. The SIE exam. This year's 7 exam. This year's 6. The 65, 66, 63, 24, 9, 10 HUD. Okay. Even the 99, if you want to ask questions on that, and the 57. Boom. Don't worry about the promptly stuff. It's usually what do they say? Within 30 days, but it's still promptly within 30 days. And that's the vendors going down and they do boom. Okay. Michael. I think you nervous is good. Okay. Because okay, coach, I'll work on that. Okay. I can explain them a little bit, but I have great videos on those. Okay, so now, okay. So, Michael, I'll get to your 6 point in a second. So, first of all, why the fuck are you guys on my live? 6 point, Mike. You should be off here getting some sleep. Okay. You're gonna be fine. Get some sleep. Mike. I hope you read customer accounts. The last thing you did. I seriously hope you did. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Some of them don't actually work for firms. But the other thing is it's free, right? So they probably have disclosures on there saying this is not advice. Like I should probably do that, but I don't give advice. They probably have a disclosure saying that this is not investment advice. Please don't take it. Blah 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 blah. That's probably where we are. Okay. So and again, it's all free. So that's probably why they're not worrying about it. And they probably get approval from their firm, or they run their own firm and they approve it. So remember, don't put real world and test world together. Sometimes it's a pain. Okay. Okay. So I can't do a long one. I mean, that's really long. I have videos on this, Jessica, but understand, I want you to think of options as a piece of paper. Okay. All it is a piece of paper that says, hold on. Do I have a pen? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Here. This is a call. So, Jessica, you bought this. This piece of paper is yours. What does a call give you the right to do? We'll even call it a 50 call, just for the hell of it. You won't be able to read it because it's not a marker. So you won't be able to won't show up. So there, that's a 50 call. Okay. So this gives you, Jessica, the right, not the obligation, the right to buy 100 shares at 50 till say October. So if the stock is higher, okay, so if the stock is up, you're gonna use this, right? So if the stock is trading at 60, 70, 80, you'll use it, okay? Anir, how are you? So if the stock's trading at 51, 52, 53, you will use this call and you will buy stock, okay? So that's being long a call. You have the right to buy stock anytime you want. And the stock can go up to forever. So you have unlimited gain potential, but it can go to zero. But here's the thing. If the stock goes to zero, you only lose the premium that you paid for this, okay? The problem is the other side of the call, the other side is the person who sold it is obligated to sell, right? And again, I have videos covering this like crazy. So you have the right to buy stock at 50. Let's say it does go to 60. You have the right to buy it at 50. Who in their right mind is going to sell it to at 50 when they can sell it at 60? Only someone that has to. So whoever you paid this premium to buy the call is obligated to sell the stock at 50. No matter how high the stock goes, they have to go, if they don't own it already, they have to go buy it wherever it is and then sell it to at 50 because you have a contract. That's buy a call and that's sell a call. And remember something, if I buy a call, the max gain is unlimited and the most I can lose is the premium. If I sell a call, if I sold you this call, the most I'll ever make in my life is the $3 premium or the $2 premium, whatever it is, okay? I'll never make more than that. Now, let's do the other side. A put is the opposite. It's just a right to sell. I'm not going to write it because I'm lazy. So, Jessica, you have the ability to sell stock, the right to sell stock at $50. No matter how low the stock goes, you sell it at 50. This is a piece of paper. If the stock goes up, you just throw it away. You just lose the premium that you paid. But if it goes down to zero, you get to sell stock at 50 when it's worth nothing. So you actually get to buy the stock for nothing and sell it back out at 50 and make 50 points, minus the premium. Here, so remember, if you own a put, you have the right to sell. If you own a call, you have the right to buy, okay? If you sold the call, you're obligated to sell it. if you sold the put, okay? If you sold the put, don't worry about the step down one. We'll talk about the step up though. If you sold the put, if I sold you the put and you bought the put, Jessica, I have if you exercise, I have to buy the stock from you at 50. No matter how low the stock is, I have to buy it from at 50, and then I'm probably gonna have to sell it at a shitty price. So let's say it's trading at 30, and you exercise your 50 put. I have to buy the stock from you at 50, have to, because I took your money. And then I don't want to own it, so I'm gonna sell it out at like $30, and I'm gonna lose $20 minus my premium. Okay, hope that helps a lot. Okay, Andre, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad they help. Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, listen, the 63 is just a different animal. It's so different than the other exams because it's more about laws and it's usually a blitz. You're not studying for like a really long time. And the other thing is, I mean, and think about like if you're a sports, if you play sports, like a football game, right? Chibsy, how are you? Okay. Now, oh, did Cash ever how'd it go? Did you get I don't know if you worked with Everett Jones or not, but did any of the other things work? Okay, so now um I have a 66 playlist, same thing. 65, 66, literally the same thing. Also, for the 65, what won't hurt is if you go through my SIE videos, that's going to help you bring you back some shit. Okay. By the way, Jessica, I hope it helped. I spoke fast, but I have a ton of videos that back that up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing with the 63 is you got to take your time, but not so much, right? Because the biggest problem with the 63 is a lot of people have a time crunch. They run out of time, or they don't run out of time. They start thinking they're going to run out of time because you only get a certain amount of time, and you have 60 plus 5 questions. So I think it's actually a minute 20 per question versus a minute 30 for the other exam. So it's a tight fit. But you're gonna be fine. Just make sure you read every word. Almost get in the habit of reading the answers first and then the questions. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, it's awesome. That's great. Okay. I did a video on this. Okay. I literally did. I think I attached that video to this one. Okay. So if I buy stock at 20, okay, it's the difference is inherited versus gifted. Absolutely. So if I buy stock at 20 and it's at 30, if I give it to you, you're getting it at 20, which means you might, when you sell it, you'll owe taxes from 20 on up. If I get hit by a bus, like my video showed you, my car, then if I buy it at 20 and get hit by a car when it's at 30, you'll get it at 30. So if you sell it at boom, get some sleep. So if you sell it at 30, you won't pay any taxes on it because if you sell it at 30, you got it at 30, you pay no taxes. But if you sell it at 32, you only pay taxes on 2 versus paying it on the 13. Okay. What's up, Chuck? Okay. Hold on. Andre, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Um, why don't you take Monday off? Just call in sick. Yep. Yeah, there's no down. There's not really a step down. It's just they don't step up. It's either step up or they don't. Okay. He was saying your good stuff. Okay. So try to leave early on Monday. I mean, do something. Okay, try to get it. I mean, unless it's not your job and they won't let you do it. But I think you're looking a little peaked. Maybe you got to call in. Um, so Monday is kind of a waste. Maybe you want to go over some quick. Hold on. Babo. Okay. Boom. Bob, that's fucking awesome. Babo, nailed it. I love it. I'm so happy for you. The 63s, I mean, it's funny. The 63 is harder than everyone thinks, okay? Because a lot of people kind of blow it off. 63 is tricky. I've never said it's easy, but I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable on like a week or two of studying, but it's fucking hard. Okay. Okay. So you should you obviously have to do a test every day. So you do a test tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure you review it. Make sure you read the lowest sections. Make sure you go over my Series 7 crash course playlist, right? And then what you do. So Monday night, don't do a lot of studying. Don't do a test Monday night. Don't fucking do it. Maybe you just want to review customer accounts when you get home from work. Just review the customer accounts. That's kind of the way to go. Okay. Good. Again, go watch my Series 66 playlist. It'll help. I promise you that. Okay. Wow, I'm going to get out of here early. And not a lot of questions. It's a Thursday night. Thursday night football. I forgot. Thursday night football kills us. Okay. I almost should just not do Thursday nights in the fall. Just do Tuesday nights. Okay. Yes, watch the customer accounts video or read the chapter. So if you have STC, chapter 2 and 14. Okay. Okay. Right. So, okay, here's the thing. If you're rereading, don't reread options, don't reread balance sheet, don't reread margin, and don't reread DPP. So, again, options, balance sheet, which is technical fundamental, margin, and balance sheet. I don't know if I keep saying the same thing twice. Okay. Because here's the thing. So DPP is hardly fucking tested, right? So he measures 2 questions. Margin, hardly fucking tested. Just 2 questions on it. Options is heavily tested, but it's so much reading. You're probably okay. Work on it with somebody or me or whatever. And then the DPP is hardly tested. Balance sheet, boom, okay. Good. Oh, awesome. Okay. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Ivy, how are you? It's been a while. Okay. I hope everything's going well. Okay. I think it's so. How do we remember all the rules? Okay, hold on. So let's see. Don't worry about the rules too much. Don't worry about the rule numbers. Just know what they are. Just keep reading. If you have STC, read chapters 14 through 19. It's a big deal. Okay, go. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Ivy's been on vacation. Okay, or somewhere hiatus. I think you just got to keep reading them over and over again. Try to put the story behind them. Try to put like, oh wait, why do they not want me to do this? Try to come up with a reason. It makes life a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, the rules on the 66 are a killer. They absolutely are. But a good thing you don't have to know the rule numbers. Just remember, it's half the damn test. Okay. Boom. I like that. Okay. Okay, we handled that one. It's all right. Look, shit gets in the way. I say this all the time. Just don't sweat it too much, right? So if you have a bad day or a bad week, just put, I mean, maybe if you have a close deadline on the test, then you're screwed. But if you can move the test date and you have a bad week or two, just move. Okay. That's fine. Um, I think, honey, I'm happy for you. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Having a tough day. Boom. That's fine, honey. Don't sweat it. Just read. Right. Take as long as you want. Don't rush it. Just take your time. If you don't have to take the test next week, then take your time. Okay. Um, I would make sure. I would try to read. I don't know what chapter numbers are, but like what the register rep rules, the invest. I don't know what books you have, but the investment risk stuff like that. Those are going to be big. They'll be very big. Okay. Go. That's fine. Don't sweat it. So Ivy, just shoot me a text. I don't really have time. Okay. Okay. Bombing is not a fucking 72, Lamar. Bombing is not a. Oh yeah, it's DC. So make sure yeah, take your time with that. It's all okay. That's true, Coach B. That's not a bad idea. If you open up in a PDF, you can have a person read it to you. Sexy Australian, a dumpy Dutchman, or something like that. You can have a lot of voices that can use it in. Getting a 72. Is that Kaplan or STC? Makes a difference. Awfully quiet in here. It's Thursday night. I may have to play around with something. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. So go over the ones you got wrong. Are they dumb reasons or are they real reasons? You know what I'm saying? Are they like lack of knowledge or are they just dumb reasons? Did you book the test yet, Lamar? Sounds like you haven't. Can't let this test get the best of you, kid. Trying to do something here. Hold on. I want to make it at least till 9 o'clock, and then if there's nobody here, I'll head off. It's not a big deal. Again, I must shut it down. Okay, let's do this. Everyone try to do that question. Number 5. Try that one. Honey, you got time. That's awesome. Good. Okay, you got time. Everyone try to do number 5. Then we'll do number 6. Anybody have an answer for number 5? A customer owns shares of XYZ, which are sold at a loss. For federal tax purposes, recognition of the loss is disallowed if within 30 days the customer purchased XYZ. Is it debentures? Is it puts? Is it convertible bonds? Is it convertible commercial paper? Again, one of those things. Oh, hold on. Yeah, oh, that's right. I can do that. Kasha, you're right. Okay. Quiet. As if I was doing a radio show, people would be pissed because they're not supposed to have quiet. Okay. So here we go. So, a lot of different ones. So here we go. So a customer owns shares of XYZ, which are sold at a loss. For federal tax purposes, recognition of a loss is disallowed if within 30 days the customer purchases XYZ. Now remember, so if you sell stock for a loss, the wash sale rule says that if you buy the stock back or something that turns into the stock back within 30 days, you have a problem. So you can't buy calls, you can't buy warrants, you can't buy rights, and you can't buy convertible bonds because convertible bonds turn into stock. So it's almost like I sell the stock for a loss and then I buy the bonds. And if the stock rises, I get to ride. I have the convertible go up along with it. So no good. They also said you can't sell deep in the money puts, but I don't think that's really as much a thing anymore as people worried about. Okay. Now, I have another question on a different test. Let me find. I am so tired and I got a student after this. Where are you, Kasha? Got it. I wonder if I can. This could be a trick question. Let's see. You would normally have 25 cents per pound. Let's see. Okay. Why is it called the saucer pattern? Okay. So, Corinna, if it's saucer pattern because it goes like this, it goes down and up. It looks like a bowl. So it's like a saucer, like a saucer you drink out of. That's all it is. Okay. Okay. Answer for number 5 is C as in Charlie. Convertible bonds. You can't buy convertible bonds. And while we're on this, let's do number 6. Is number 6. I wonder if it's that far behind us. Oh, there it is. It's nice and big. Everyone do number 6 now. And I'm going to set up another one. Okay. Okay, so let's go through it. A customer wants to purchase shares of a mutual fund. The registrar should consider which of the following factors first when recommending a share class to the customer. So remember, take your time with this. If they're asking what share class, they've already chosen the fund. I'll say this again. If they're picking a share class, they've already chosen a fund. So it means they don't care about the total return. They don't care about the assets under management. They don't care about the fund management fees. They care about the amount of the purchase. Meaning, if it's a front end, like say it's a front end sales charge, right? Where the more you put in, I get the funds management fees, but that doesn't really change. Um, so the answer to this is C as in Charlie, because remember, if you're going to put a lot of money in and it's class A, you're going to choose class A. If not a lot of money, but long term, you're going to do class B, and then kind of C is just off by the wayside. So the answer here is C, the amount of the purchase. Okay. Juan Felipe Sarmiento. Love it. Congratulations. Okay. That's awesome. Any surprises on that puppy? I know that everyone says I should do a quick and dirty. My videos are so short, they're almost the same thing. See what happens when you don't get sleep? I had to go to the airport this morning at 5. Okay, that's crazy. So I am so happy for you. Was there any how much suitability? Was there um a lot of mutual fund stuff and annuity stuff? I guess it is. I'm like having a mini stroke. Okay. Remember, guys, what happens if I die? You gotta share this shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Make sure we know it, just in case I didn't say it. The answer um the answer is C as in Charlie. The amount of the purchase. Oh God, I keep hitting. I was about that. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's try a new one. I think I should be able to have it. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Oh, who's that one? Okay. A client purchased orange juice futures at $1.70 a pound. 2 months later, if orange juice has increased to $1.95, the client has. Now, here's the thing on this. This could be a trick question. Like, I'm going to figure out both ways. So, by the way, look at that little alert up there. Boom. Celebrate your win. Stop the sabotage. What a great video. Boy, that's great that little link came up and it's like, wow, a little pitch for my other videos. Okay. So you bought the futures at $1.70 a pound. Fine. They went up to $1.95. So technically you make 25 cents per pound. So it's either B or D. So now here's the thing though. At no point did you sell this thing. You didn't sell it. You have no realized gain or loss. See, they even say the word realized. Because all you did was have the future go up to $1.95. It didn't say you sold the futures. Okay. So if it did, then you would get it 25 cents per pound. Since you didn't, there's nothing. Okay. Okay. Again, I'm going to say the answer here should be B, Kasha, because you never sold it. I'm having a bad goddamn day. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. On my thing. Okay, hold on. That's true. Hold on. What was that one? Okay. I'll send it early in the morning. Where are you, Kesha? Let me find this. What was it? Oh, I know what it was. Yes, what a great, great question this is. Hold on. Ba, 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 ba. We're sitting right in the middle of a good dream. Here we go. This one is going to be for all your 65, 66 test takers. No, that's not the one I wanted. To see the same thing over and over again. But it's awfully slow. Okay. Everyone taking the 65, 66, look at number 52. Okay. It's funny, as much as I make it bigger, it doesn't get better. Okay. It was 52, wasn't it, Cash? Not 53? Oh, so maybe it was right. Hold on. No, I think it was 52. Okay. So everyone try to do this one. 52. A private fund advisor is exempt from registration under NASAA model rule unless A, acts as an investment advisor to more than one qualifying private fund. B, is a venture capitalist fund. C is not registered as an investment advisor act, and then D is subject to disqualifying event. Now remember, a disqualifying event means you're convicted of like buying a federal law or convicted of a felony or any securities or ethics or taking of money misdemeanor, shit like that. Okay. Those things would statutory disqualify you, which means you can't work for 10 years. Okay. So what do we think the answer is? Yes, the answer is D. D is in David. Okay. Okay. D is in David is because if you are subject to a disqualifying event, you cannot register in the state. Okay. You can't even be exempt. Because remember, this is what I try to tell everyone. If you want to register, you have to be, if you want an exemption, you have to be eligible to register. See what happens when your brain goes, your brain on drugs, right? Okay. If you want an exemption, you have to be eligible to register. I'm having the worst day ever. Okay. Look, hey, we're going late. If you guys, I don't have any questions for you. I did a couple questions, trying to fill in the gap. If you guys don't have questions, we're good. We can cut this early. I'll go to bed. I'll take a nap. Maybe I'll just take a nap now. You tell me when you have questions. Maybe that I'll do. I'll be the sleeping tutor. Just watch me on video doing that shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do the PDF talking thing either, but I know some people have done it. You might need Adobe, but I do think Chrome does it. I think Chrome has a thing. Let's see. I thought I had one. Could have sworn I had one. Read aloud, a text to speech reader, but I think it's not quite the same. Okay. I use Chrome, but maybe that's a different one.
Putting everything together. Free live Q&A.
See, there it is. That's reading the
SIE
page.
Exam and all FINRA
That's
/NASAA
horrible.
exams.
That's not what they sound like. Okay. Okay. So since you said Greek, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Okay. So trust me, don't try to find questions for me because if I end it early, that's fine. I mean, I am falling asleep in my chair. I might say some stupid shit. That may be the fun part. Okay. I don't get it. Number 6. No, the purchase amount? Okay, hold on, I'll get to it, okay. Now people come on. Okay, so Joey, I think you mentioned, okay. So, first of all, let me get onto this, okay. Again, Juan Filippo, I'm so happy for you. Hold on. Okay. So what do we need for balance sheet? So for the formulas for this exam, okay, let's see. So you probably need earnings per share, which is literally our total or our net earnings divided by the outstanding shares. Okay. We need P ratio, market price divided by earnings. That's the multiple. The higher the multiple, the more growthy it is. Okay, which means high reward, but also high risk. Okay, so P ratio, earnings per share. You might need the dividend payout ratio. The dividend payout ratio is the dividend amount of the dividend divided by the earnings. And remember, the dividend payout ratio is not what you're getting. That's current yield. It's not what you're getting. It's what it's much more about. What am I? It's about how much the issuer is paying. See, my mind's going all over the place. I'm gonna fall asleep. Um, Dividend payout. If you ever watch a guy struggle to think, this is it. It's like cringe. Okay, so now hold on, let's have a drink. See if that helps. Boom. Okay. Dividend payout ratio is the amount of dividend you pay versus how much you earn. Okay, that's not the same as dividend yield, which is what you earn based on. I know, Coach B. I'm trying to. Um, it's the dividend yield is what you're paying, what you're getting paid versus what you spend. It's like current yield for bonds for stock. Dividend payout ratio is what they pay out versus what we get. Those are the balance sheet ones. I mean, you may need to know working capital, working again, but Cassia, we did them and you nailed these. Working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. The answer to the quick test is current assets minus inventory divided by current liabilities. And remember one thing: stock splits do not affect PE ratio. They don't. Okay. I saw you complaining about it. It's you're getting used to new stuff. That's all. Don't worry about it. Remember, if your high 70s unachievable, you're fine. Remember, just because STC talks about stuff doesn't mean it's on the exam. And if here's the thing, if you had done the STC one, you would, and then you went to achievable, you'd find a lot of stuff that achievable talked about that STC didn't. Okay. Okay. Cash, you're gonna nail this thing. I know you are. Yeah, just watch videos. Take a test every day. If it's Monday, take a test tomorrow, Saturday, no test, add knowledge. That's why I do the video. This is funny, and it's fine. I appreciate it that you're trying to give me stuff to talk about to keep me awake, right? But I do the video before this to say, if you're taking the test tomorrow, no, honey, I'm gonna get it, okay? If you're taking the test tomorrow, no test, right? Go to bed. If you're taking the test after tomorrow, do finals up until the day before, but don't do finals the day before. Then spend that day adding knowledge, reading the risk stuff, reading the what the register up can't do. Maybe do little quizzes, but nothing big. Watch my videos, my SIE quick and dirty, some of those things. I think I call it a crash course video now, but whatever. Okay. Now, where are we? Again, don't worry about it. It goes back and forth. There's stuff, and remember, again, sometimes you're going to see stuff that won't be tested on. It won't be on the actual test. It's just STC does it. Okay. So let me get on this. So the mutual fund here is this one. Okay. 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 Why the fuck would you give up in here? You're taking the SIE. Here's the thing: you probably won't get a 1035 question on the SIE. I could almost guarantee you will not get a 1035 question on the SIE. Why would you give up? Seriously, because of STC, they ask questions that are different. They may ask questions that are not on the exam. Seriously, 1035 exchanges are not on there. You may get a stocks. Literally, everyone does well on achievable, does well on the exam. You're going to be fine. Okay. So now the question on that mutual fund question was, if the registered rep is choosing what share, some Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm telling you right now. And here, don't worry about it. Achievable is more than good enough. STC may go overboard. Back to this. So in the mutual fund question, I'll go back to it, see if I can bring it up again. Okay, number 6. Let's look at that again. This is much more for the 7 than the SIE and all the other exams. If you're choosing what share class, you already know what fund you're getting, okay? You know what fund you're getting. All you're choosing is where to go. So let's talk about if they're going to put a lot of money in. If you would, they might be eligible for break points. So you would do A shares, okay? Okay. Now, and he has STC, so he's fine, even better. You remember, and don't get annoyed if you learn something new on a quiz that you didn't see before. Go, okay, good, I learned it. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, thank you, Alan. So let's go over this again. If I am choosing a fund, but I've already chosen the fund, now I'm choosing the share class. There are 3 share classes to worry about. Class A is front end load. B back end load. C kind of not a no load. There's no sales charge, but they have a heavy 12B1 fee. Class A shares are for long term and they have break points, so it's also for a lot of money. So if somebody's going to put a lot of money in, you want to know that because then you put them in A shares and they get break points. If they're not going to put a lot of money in, maybe B is better depending on how long they're going to be there. And then if they don't want any sales charges at all and they're willing to pay ongoing fees, then C shares is the way to go. That's why it matters with the amount, because if they put a lot of money in, they get a sales charge. They get a break point. Okay. Yeah. Yes, of course. It's close. The wording. Anir, again, do not be down on this shit, okay? Do not be down on this shit. I'm telling you, this is your first exam. It's hard, okay? It's frustrating because you don't know what to expect. It's what I'm saying is that the STC is worded like the exam. Doesn't mean all the stuff is there. I'm saying the style, the level of questions. Here's the thing, Anir. Here's the thing. Oh, I did that again. Anir, go to my Taking Finals playlist. There are 4 or 5 vinyls on there. There's one that's from STC, one from Notman, which is not like the exam, but it's a good challenge. And then there's a FINRA one on the website. Go do that. Okay. Yes, the break points. Exactly. Okay. Yes. 100%. I think STC, for the SIE, I do think. I think for the SIE, both STC and Kaplan are harder than the exam. Kaplan even more. Okay. Kaplan even more. Okay. Boom, honey, we got it. That's awesome. In my sleep deprived state, I still got the fucking answer done. Okay. That's right. Okay. Okay. So hope that helps a little bit. Guys, if you're taking the test on Monday, study all weekend. Sunday should be, if you really fucking need to take a test Sunday, do it early in the morning so you can recover. I think the SIE, STC is harder, but I think for the 7, Kappa might be harder. But I don't know if there's STC is the later STC exams like 7, 8, 9 are definitely harder than the exam. I think the wording is somewhat like the test, but it's not exactly, and it's not the words, it's the style. And then Kaplan's definitely harder than the exam, even it's way too hard. Okay. Good. Boom. I love it. Okay. Guys, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I love being on here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through. You guys talk to each other. I'll just sleep. You ever see those stupid TikToks that do that? Okay. Right. Okay. Oh man, Joey, you're rock solid. It's a great score. And Nia, what did you? That's awesome, Joey. You're in rock solid shape. Go get wasted or something this weekend. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. In here, what are you scoring? You and remember something. Whenever you switch vendor, you score nosedive. Your score nosedives every time you go to a new vendor. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. Okay. Well, in here, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Boom, Alan. That's awesome. So in here, just go use the STC to find weaknesses. That's all you're trying to do. That's all you're trying to do. Trying to find weaknesses. Do you have the book too, or just the tests? That remember, that also makes it harder because they may have talked about it under a different auspice or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Johnny, I don't know. I mean, in reality, long term, being a financial advisor is the best one. Okay. Boom, honey. That's awesome. If you could do that, Google it. Go on YouTube. They'll do it. There's ways to do it through Adobe, and I'm sure you can get Chrome on your Mac. Okay. Hold on. First of all, Alan, that's awesome. We're gonna nail this thing together, right? We're gonna will you through. Okay. Okay. Boom, Joey. That's awesome. I love it. That's awesome. Just tonight's a shitty night, so I apologize. Okay. Alan, you're gonna nail this thing. Okay. You passed the SEC. Don't worry about it. Make sure you don't do any tests tomorrow. Add knowledge, and the last thing you do, boom. Okay. The last thing you're gonna do, Alan, is you're going to absolutely read customer accounts. Watch my crash course videos. It's easier to say quick and dirty. Watch my crash course videos. You got it. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't remember the SIE is much more definitional. Don't worry about it. Be happy, okay? Just be happy with that. You're gonna nail this in here. Don't worry about it. And yeah, now you're taking it tomorrow, right? Okay. If you are, then okay, we're in trouble. I don't know. Best jobs. I mean, I like mine, but it's. I mean, you can work as a financial advisor. I guess you can be a stockbroker. I mean, you can be a broker, work for like UBS or Edward Jones. They're always hiring. Okay. They're always hiring for either front office or back office and stuff like that. There's a lot of once you have the 7, there's a lot of good places. And the good thing is, even if you get hired by a firm that you're not exactly doing the RR stuff, at the moment you can hold your license. They can hold it for you. The firm can, because they have a thing called permissive registration, which allows you to stay registered even if you're not specifically doing that role. That wasn't always the case. Okay. Okay, how long have you been studying for, Alan? Boom. I'm gonna get, I promise you, I'm gonna have one more student if I stay away from her. The only reason is because she needed a little last minute stuff. I'll probably try to stay away from that. Yeah, next Tuesday I'll be better. You know what it is? I've been, I don't know, since September 2nd. I literally have been teaching from 9 till almost midnight every night. A lot of fucking money, okay? No, Danny, don't sweat it. They're gonna add questions. No, they just had the. Nobody knows it. Yeah, they get. Again, this is okay. I'm gonna say something else. Stay the fuck off Reddit. Okay, yeah, it's fun to look at, but it just makes people fucking upset because they read one person's anecdotal shit and it's done. If you're gonna do anything, go to the Facebook group. They're supportive of each other. Boom. Okay. Okay, Alan, that's good. Okay, you're good. You're in good shape. Okay, so understand what I'm saying. Don't sweat. You can go on Reddit, but take the fucking shit with a grain of salt. There's a lot of assholes on Reddit. There's people you don't know who they are. I mean, yes, it's fine. You can get some information, but you're better off going into the Facebook groups and getting on the chat. Okay, those chats. I mean, they blow up my goddamn phone all day long. I'm trying to since I run the group. I don't do the chat. They talk to each other, but it's fucking constant blowing up my phone. But you mean they're talking to each other? They start groups. They become friends. It's great. And those study groups are fucking awesome. I can't say that enough. Again, financial advisor is probably the best one right now. I mean, you can try to go into investment banking with the 79, but here's what I say. If you're asking me how to get a job, probably the investment banking world isn't for you. You would know this way ahead of time. No offense. I'm just saying investment banking is fucking nuts. I was offered that a couple of times. I'm like, nope, no interest. That's too much work. I like what I'm doing. I like trading. Okay. Yeah, don't sweat it. Again, if you're not taking it tomorrow, you're fine. Don't worry about it. When are you taking it, Alan? Okay. Yeah, listen. I appreciate it, honey, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's crazy. I know it's twice a week. Yeah, it's every day now because what happens is I'm getting done at like 11, 12 o'clock. I can't go to sleep right away. I ate dinner. I stay up till 3. Then I get up at 7. Okay. Yeah, wealth management. That's literally the same thing. I like it. That's where you're sitting there just managing people money and just making sure that their bills are paid. It's fucking awesome. And those who are rich people fucking love that shit. They don't have to worry about their bills or anything. They know it's paid for. If they need money in the account, you just make sure they text you and boom, the money's in the account. It's fucking awesome. I want to be on the other end, on the rich end of that shit, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. I look, I made it 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think I do. That's the scary part. I think sometimes I do. I'm sure you guys do. That's the thing. I have all these students that pass, right? And they go, oh my, and then they come back to we talk a week or two later, and they're like, it still hasn't hit me that I don't have to study. One girl, she wakes up in a panic thinking I have to study. Austin, way to wake me up. That's awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. That is fucking awesome. Get on it. Make sure you read the book, okay? Before you do, I know people are inclined to do questions. Just read the book one time. Promise me, Austin. Okay. Okay. Connect who? Oh, Johnny Boy. Tell me who you wanted me to connect, and if the person looking for a job, okay. Taking the 7 we have today. Okay. Okay, Johnny Boy. You want to talk to somebody? Go shoot me an email. Go on my website. It's down here. Go to series7exam.org. Johnny Boy, do that. Send me an email, and I'll connect you with Kasha, and she'll talk to you. She's out over at Edward Jones, and they're hiring stuff like that, and they pay, which is good. Okay. Okay, Stacy, are you talking about settlement? Like, yeah, what it is? This is the thing. Are you taking questions or reading the book? Again, this is what I'm talking about. Not you personally, but about people. About doing just questions nonstop. It's such a pain in the ass because what happens is they ask the outliers. Look, settlement is T+2, right? So if you buy stock on Monday, it settles on Wednesday. That's the rule. That's T+2 question. That's T+2. What? Okay, honey, thank you. What? Which one? No, the question. By the way, and here the ones I put on the screen are Series 7. They're not SIE. I can try to put some on Tuesday. I'll try to do some SIE questions on Tuesday. Austin, I'm so happy for you. But again, Stacy, don't sweat the settlement too much. Remember, everything's T+2, except for treasuries and options, which is T+1. And again, this is where the questions come in. They go, oh, they sold it on a cash settlement. So you got to be like, wait, what happens? It's a pain in the ass. They put so many curves in it. I'm not saying the test doesn't have tricks. They're not nearly as bad as that. I think now here's the one thing where they screw you up. Settlement is also what they call payment date, right? So customers actually have T+4. So look, stocks, when you settle that, if you buy stock on Monday, that means on Wednesday they settle up. Okay. That means they send the money, get the shares on T+2. Okay. You don't actually have to pay for the shit till Friday. You have 4 days to pay for it. Now, no broker dealers do that anymore, but T+4 is Reg T settlement. I don't know if that's what's screwing you up. Usually it's like the around the X day or like, did we buy it here? Did they sell it there? And it's Roman numeral. They're not doing that on the exam. Okay. Guys, let me get on to my other student. Listen, I love doing this shit. I seriously do. Hopefully everyone who's taking it tomorrow and Saturday will do well. If you want to see me wide awake, please go check me out on TikTok under Series 7 Whisper, on Instagram under Series 7 Whisper. I do have a LinkedIn. Feel free to reach out to me. But if you're going to reach out and connect, just say, I watch you on YouTube or something like that. Because I DK a lot of fucking requests. Okay. I get probably like 50 a day. And most of them are just people who want to sell me shit. Some people are good, but if they don't say some sort of Series 7 stuff on there, I'm not jumping. Okay. Right. So that's what I'm saying. T+4 is all about payment date. That's when the customer has to pay. Again, that's what I'm saying. They ask a lot of questions or outliers. They don't talk about the main. I'm so big on reading because if you don't read, you're going to miss stuff. And then when you just do questions, you're just going to be with the question bias that they have and their take on shit, which is not always right. And it's right, but sometimes they confuse people with the questions, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like confusing people. Okay. Let me go jump so I can go take a 3-minute nap before my student. guys, please, if you like my shit, share it. Throw a like on there. If you guys want, yeah, I think that works. I think we're good. Okay. Trying to stay awake. Boom. I'm trying to get some sleep. Hopefully, is tonight a Powerball thing? I don't know. I may have to go out and get it. But I have a student at 9:30, and then I gotta stop. But I mean, it has been fucking. I love it. But 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till almost midnight every night. Good money. I mean, it's fucking $2,000 a day. I'm not complaining, but it is fucking draining. Okay. Okay. And then I gotta talk to you and your family. Anyway, so we're dropping off. Everyone's leaving. So let's go with this. Guys, everyone be good. Wash your hands. Always wash your hands. It's good stuff to do. You'll be good. And as Greg's not here, so may the force be with you. And we're gonna get on this. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye. Thank you. By the way, thank you guys for being on here. Again, these are my favorite nights. I am so sorry I'm tired. I just is what it is. Hopefully I'll be alive on Tuesday. That's what my big worry is. If I'm not here, it means I died of lack of sleep. Bye. Adios. Have a great weekend.